Why do you think you see some men, they are millionaires, they are still ushers in church? You'll say he's humble, he's humble. He has nothing to do with humility. That service is his weapon. He knows how many businesses he did that crashed. But the moment he started serving God, he saw that he started skyrocketing. He now discovered that his insurance was his service. So that service became a memorial to God. You come to some places, you see billionaires. They say they are going for evangelism, they are the first. Saturday, 4, they are there. They leave every business. Meanwhile, these are people that every 1 hour has implication in millions. And you see them on the street. Sometimes they are even doing caricature. They are playing. You see small boys, they'll say, this is my leader. And the small boy will be saying, the Lord, you don't have idea. You don't have an idea. That man is fighting a war. And the key to that war is service. So even if it means he should bend down for his grandson, he will do it. As far as he's concerned, he's not seeing that boy, he's seeing God. It's God he's serving. And so long as he's serving, the fortress is around him. Nothing can penetrate. He has found the key. Service to God. That's how you hide yourself in Christ. You hide yourself through absolute devotion to God. But some of us here, we are fighting battles and we can't serve. You can't come for church service. You can't go for evangelism. You can't give for kingdom advancement. You are nowhere to be found. You will end up lamenting and lamenting and lamenting.
Let me say hello to my man of God, Apostle Michael Orokpo. I love this guy because sometimes he said stuff that are really understanding and common sense. And for that, I celebrate him. Like I have said before, I have no issues with people who try to set the record straight. I am not biased towards any religious person. I listen to what they say and I comment. That's just what I do. And I do not force people to take to my views and opinions. I let people listen to what I said and then decide for themselves if what I said is right with them or not. After all, we live in a democratic society where everyone has the right to their own opinion. And I respect people's opinion. I might disagree with it, but nevertheless, I will respect it. So a man of God here is telling us that those millionaires we see who are ushers in the church are just doing that because they have seen the importance of serving God, and so they are serving him wholeheartedly. Well, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case because they always make it look like everything you have comes from the Lord. Everything you have is as a result of you being a devoted member of the church. Everything is being connected to God. But that's not it. That's not it. There are things you have to work for. In order for you to be a millionaire, you have to work really, really hard. There is no playing in this, okay? You can never become a millionaire by praying and fasting or by being an usher in the church. That's not it. Do not mind how the man of God is trying to paint it in this video. Like if those people there who are ushers are doing it because they have seen the divine favor that comes with being an usher, and that is why they are now doing it wholeheartedly. Or maybe they were struggling with their businesses, and when they came to God, all of a sudden, God made their business very successful. I don't think that's the case. For example, if you're someone who has no idea about a particular business, there is no fasting, there is no praying, there is no ushering in the church that will turn that business around. There is nothing like that. You have to be educated in what you do in order to do it successfully. For example, I shoot my videos. I edit those videos. It's not because I talked against men of God or I criticize men of God or I talk for men of God. That is why I am able to edit videos. No. The reason why I am able to edit video is because I have learned how to edit videos. And I have taken the time to really practice it, to put my skills to the test. before I can be able to edit a video successfully. And even till now, I still face challenges when it comes to shooting and editing of videos. Likewise, any business person, the fact that you are succeeding in a business is because you understand that business very well. Without that, you can never succeed. You won't succeed. Even the Yahoo guys we have in Nigeria, even the kidnappers that we have in Nigeria, which is not something I condone. I totally against kidnapping and Yahoo and stealing. I am totally against this, and I hope you stop doing it. But my point is, if you are not skillful with it, if you do not know how to do it, you will never ever do it successfully. The millionaire who is an usher in the church knows what he is doing. And one of the reasons he might be doing it is not necessarily because God is protecting his business. No, it might be because he has what people need. And being an usher in the church makes him popular so that people can go to his shop and buy what he is selling. This has nothing to do with divine favor. This has nothing to do with God sending people to his shop. This has everything to do with marketing and strategies. He has understood that being an usher in the church makes him popular for him to be seen by people who come to the church and also by other rich people in the church. There's something that most people don't understand about groups as a whole. Okay, groups like this create exposure for people to meet and mingle. When you are in a church as a business person who has something to sell, there is a chance that you can sell those things to members in your church and they will buy it. So a church is also a place where people can mingle, people can create connection, people can create awareness, people can market their products. So someone being an usher has nothing to do with divine favors, has nothing to do with humbleness or simplicity. It has nothing to do with that. They are looking for a means to push forward their business, and they have realized that being an usher in the church is a strategy that works best for them, for their businesses, and they are doing so. And they are also looking to network. Being an usher might just put them in a position where they get to interact with other big business people in the same church. If they just came to church and sat behind, no one will recognize them. But if they become an usher and serve people, they might be recognized by other business people who might create opportunities for them to grow their businesses. So you must think smartly and forget about what the man of God is saying here. Not everything is about divine favor. You need skills, you need knowledge, you need the ability to get things done. First, pray for the wisdom to be able to understand quickly. Second, go out there and acquire skills. Third, put your skills to the test by doing something. And fourthly, be patient and most importantly, be consistent. If you do this in this order, you are going to be successful. Now, remember, the reason that I mentioned patience and consistency is because everything takes time. Things are way more difficult than you could ever imagine. So patience is highly needed, and you have to be consistent with what you do. If you do it this way, you will be successful. That is it.